How do you avoid not being influenced by negative influences at work? How do you overcome that?
Yeah, that's tough. Now, and I say that's tough because most people, this could be heard the wrong way. What I do know is that the negative influences at work, if they're affecting us negatively, there's a part of us that wants to be influenced negatively, because then we get to blame them for our mindset.
Yeah.
Sounds really weird and
It can be difficult to process.
Yeah, and difficult to process. But when you are surrounded by it, it is like staying track with who you want to be and how you want to think isn't necessarily an easy thing. It's usually simple, but not easy, because those two things aren't the same thing. It's simple. And one of the things I would do is, one of the most powerful things you can do in staying focused on who you become is gratitude. Gratitude is one of the most powerful things we have as human beings that we use the least. William James was a psychologist. He says one of the most important weapons that human beings have against stress is the ability to choose one thought over another. No one makes you choose a thought. A thought can come in, but you are the one who chooses to dwell on it. And one of the things that a lot of us, the way we think it works is events shape us. So that happened to me, so now I am this way and I think this way. We think this event shapes us. That's actually a lie. It's a lie our brains trick us because we want to actually get off the hook. What really happens as we look at, those are two eyes, what really happens is we have and I'm just going to write P because I'm upside down, we actually have a perspective of this event. And one of the things to know is for every event that's ever happened, there's a million perspectives, right? So you and I have a completely different perspective of how this is going. I might think, this is amazing, and you're like, why did I invite him here? The worst decision of my opportunity career. And so but the two different perspectives. And what I do know is that every event that happens to us is going to happen to us or has happened in the past. There are lots of perspectives to it. And what I've experienced in my own life is that this perspective is not fixed. I can change it whenever I want. And so one of my favorite sayings is, it's never too late to have an amazing childhood.
Yeah.
Now, I didn't say easy, didn't say pain-free, I didn't say all that kind of stuff. What I said was amazing, because your childhood, you can find a perspective of it that serves you to believe and begin to understand that it is propelling me towards who I want to become. So it might be some horrific event that's happened to you, but when you begin to understand that that event happened, and because of that event, you are now extraordinarily strong. And your ability to survive hard things is increased tenfold because of that. You can become grateful for that event. And so one of the things I would do is gratitude is one of the things that well, the reason gratitude is so powerful is because it focuses on this and it changes our perspective. And so if you need a perspective change, if you want a perspective change in your life of the events that are happening around you or have happened around you, it's gratitude is the way that you lead yourself to that new perspective.